away we go here at the LNER Community Stadium. Kettering get us underway. Out wide right to Luke O'Neill, who plays a long ball forward looking for Jerry McDonough. McDonough and the number 4 Newton is going to be a great battle this game. They're both big, strong units. That pass from York though misplaced. Kettering have a throw in on the left hand side of their attack, halfway inside the York City half. Chance here for an early long throw from Reece Sharp. In it comes now towards that front post, flicked away by York man, headed back by Smith and then cleared long. Barrett plays a high ball towards Sharp and it's a slice by the York right back, and it's a throw in right down by the corner flag for Kettering. Not too sure that's the first touch he would have wanted, the York man.
And as you say, on Tuesday he did cause some problems for the Chorley defence with these long throws. Let's hope he can cause one now.
Of course, he's got a long run up this time. Oh, it goes. Chris Smith has knocked it down, and no one's on it. And the keeper eventually comes to pick it up, Pete Jamieson. But it was knocked down by Chris Smith, and no one from Kettering was on the end of it.
Square, and this should be Senior who has got the ball. He's running at the Kettering defence, puts a right-footed low ball in, and it's almost an own goal there from who is that? A Kettering player. It looks like Luke O'Neill sliced it. It goes for a corner. Fans look behind it. In it comes towards that back post. It goes over everybody. Connor Barrett will try and fend this off to let it go out for a throw-in, and does so. Kettering get away with a throw on the far side. It'll be a long throw-in as Sharp is given responsibility of this, and see if he can get one into that penalty area and cause a few problems for the York City defence, who are lost and drawn the last 2 games. In it comes. Headed out only to Lamine Sheriff, who puts one in. It's cleared by Donaldson. Only put in by Sharp. There's McDonough, turns, might try a shot, beaten to it. Kennedy puts one in low. It's a goal! 1-0! Kennedy!
Yes,
low drive! Beat them all! It was out for about just outside the penalty area on the right hand side there. Kettering take the lead there. 1-0. Connor Kennedy, his 3rd of the season, and Kettering go ahead in the 7th minute.
Well, that's a better start, isn't it, from Tuesday night?
That is a Brucey bonus already, as Davis gets the ball back underway for the Kettering. To find Kennedy, doesn't get there though. Connor Johnson gets the back of his head to it. Powell might reach it, he doesn't, but he does well getting in between, but he's beaten. He's got 3 round him as Powell, and it is Hancock loses the ball to Powell. Powell here, he's got to shoot. Can he? And the foul there on Lamine Sheriff, who is about to pull the trigger. It's in a very good position for the pop. It's just outside the D, and he was going to let fly. It's going to be Luke O'Neill.
Well,
Powell has gone into the into the wall. So O'Neill on this left-hand side, midway in the half. Whistle goes. Luke O'Neill fires one, and it comes in here. And
deflection, it is. So it will be a corner.
A corner, it is.
Handball shouts from Kettering. Referee says no to those.
Yeah, Harrison Neal getting some abuse from the York fans.
Well, he is from this area, isn't he? Sheffield.
He's from Sheffield, yes. So
it's all up north, isn't it?
Yeah, grim. It's very grim, you know, up north, as they say. But Harrison Neal then on this left-hand side, going to take this corner. Looks like it might be an in-swinger. In it comes, back post there. Connor Kennedy gets the ball, looping header, and that just goes over. And very similar to the goal he got against Blythe, but this time it goes over the bar, and Jamieson relieved that it did so.
Everyone a 3 points. I heard him say that.
Did he?
Personally.
You did? Oh well, pity we're not there as Sharp.
Throw-in comes in. Keeper should have this one easily claimed. 1-0 here at the LNER Community Stadium. That is to Kettering. And yeah. Oh, it's not a booking. That's harsh. As the keeper went to throw the ball, and there was a bit of a tangle between him and Connor Johnson. And Johnson is in the book for it. Although Johnson is reluctant to go and speak to the referee.
Well, I just hope the referee is consistent with the bookings, because as you say, that was really harsh. And of course, all the York fans delighted that he's gone into the book. Built Town about 400 games, and every time he played for them, he'd score against Kettering along with Burr. So he's the interim manager here as the 26 over the far side. Mitch Hancock, poor ball. Then O'Neill has a poor header, and
wow, the disgust on Paul Cox's face there as he turned round and asked his bench, does anyone know why he's done that?
But it is a corner on the far side, and comes in towards the number 20 at the back. He gets there, the chance here, it's headed up and out, put in by the number 4, straight to Davis. That was Sean Newton with the header. But again, Kettering not pressing the suicide button, but they were putting themselves into a position they don't need to be in. He plays it out wide, intercepted by
the longer
O'Neill.
this goes on and the more frustrated York fans get, it can't help the players on the pitch, can it really? When you've got a large crowd getting on your back a little bit. Has to be said though that currently Luke O'Neill's not having the best game so far. We're only 19 minutes in, but here come York. Great challenge by Sharp. No, he doesn't get the ball, says the referee. So it'll be a free kick for York.
It is Heaney with it, with Senior behind him. There's only 2 now in the Kettering wall. And looks like Heaney may be shaping up to take a shot. Heaney puts the ball towards the back post. Header comes in here, and Davis catches well, and no danger. Davis slows the game down.
Come back into the squad actually was what I was going to say, because he's not done a lot wrong, Alex Brown. But Sharp has played very well here today, it has to be said. Long throw in it goes, flicked on by Smith and then cleared away by York. They should be able to counter-attack here, although Sharp's doing his best to put out of the way. Well, York have got about 5 men forward, and they have won the header, and Clayton Donaldson brings it down, and there'll be a chance here. Played through, awful pass. Luke O'Neill gets in the way and puts it out for a throw-in.
Well, Paddy McLaughlin on the other side there got his arms up in disbelief. If the ball had reached him, he was virtually unchallenged.
So Kettering will have to deal with it. They should be used to dealing with it in training from Reece Sharp and Connor Kennedy. Can they deal with it? They haven't dealt with it, and it's managed to bounce off the face of Connor Johnson out for a corner.
And corner comes in, swing in, headed out, and the corner taker again will get it unless McDonough can get there. He does. Great challenge by McDonough.
Oh, it's just got out of play.
He's just gone out of play. If he could have got onto that, he was away, but he slid out, and that is a throw-in on the far side. Cool.
Baltic.
York with the ball, pumping it into the area, headed out almost by Smith, but it gives a chance here for Heaney, and a great effort and a great save by Davis, who then claws it back at the second time. I think it was going wide. Davis didn't know that. Very spectacular save, and he caught it on the second attempt as he was going down. Great work as Kettering now go forward with Harrison Neal, and he's got the ball. Powell's in with a chance here. He's got Kennedy with him, puts the ball through, it goes wide, goalkeeper misses it. It's a ricochet here. McDonough gets there. Can McDonough turn and shoot? Lamine goes 2-0. McDonough, unbelievable boos going out. Kettering in a second goal. It was like the Keystone Cops in the defence there for York City. They'll be laughing at that on the terraces behind the goal. 2-0 to the Poppies.
Well, as he said, defending left to be admired there from York, because woeful it was.
A chance here with Addy Wright. He plays it out wide for McLaughlin. He goes down McLaughlin, but a chance here comes in, blocked. Handball penalty. That's very harsh indeed, and a booking, which is even harsher. Well, that's incredible. I mean, the player fired straight at Harrison Neal, and it hit him. Unbelievably heavy shot. The referee's given a penalty and then booked him. Absolutely diabolical from the referee. Referee booing from the Kettering fans behind. There comes in 2-1. Well, Kettering's 2-0 advantage only lasted 2 minutes. Controversial penalty, in my opinion, there from the referee. and has
not the
not
player
against.
you want.
No, he's a
position,
dwarf
really.
against a giant and is lost out there, but Harrison Neal wins it back
Great ball.
and gets Powell away.
Oh,
Powell
wow.
has the speed here to go. Powell's in the penalty area. No, he just checked himself. Comes inside, still Powell with it. Powell might try a
Too
shot.
much.
Done too much. Has to give the ball away. He does. Gets it to Harrison Neal. To McDonough. McDonough. Lamine Sheriff over up him. McDonough fires one and it's blocked. In comes Barrett, but it's hoofed away by the York defence. A foul there on Chris Smith. Nothing given by the
He's
and then the
given it the wrong
referee
way.
gives it
He's
to
given it the wrong way.
unbelievably poor refereeing again.
Oh, Donaldson
As
was-
Donaldson was fouling all the
Paul
way,
Cox is gonna be in
and
trouble
Paul
here.
Cox is going to be spoken to by the referee, but
In
he
all
certainly
fairness,
has a
Paul Cox
point.
has got a point there because Donaldson had basically had Chris Smith round the throat at one point. Nothing given. Chris Smith then hauls Donaldson to the ground and he's given a free kick to York, and it wasn't there either. And for York, here comes Donaldson. It is really long throw, headed away and then hooked away by Harrison Neal, brought down by the 14 Hopper. Hopper plays it forward, should be headed away by Sharp. It is, but it will fall to Senior. Senior plays down the line towards the York man, the number 15 Heaney. Heaney in the middle to Wright. Wright has the ball nicked from him, but it comes back to Heaney, who goes onto his left foot. Is fouled by Lamine Sheriff, who is not happy with that decision.
LA are players around it, including Newton, who scored the penalty. And
He is their set piece taker. You'll expect he shoots. He does. Straight
blocked
into
by
the wall.
the wall.
Yeah.
But it
Paul
is
Cox
a
should
throw.
be there.
It is a free kick on the far side, and it's going to be Heaney to take it. He's addressed the ball 4 times so far. Nothing's happened. An overlap, but Heaney does use the overlap.
It
He's
wasn't.
not marked. It comes in here. Back post. Good catch
Well
there by
done.
Davis, who goes down on his haunches.
I mean, it wasn't like it was fairly obvious that that was what the play was going to be.
Rhys Davis has got the ball. Kettering went ahead on 7 minutes through Conor Kennedy's low drive. 2-0 up on 26 from Jerry McDonough. And then it was a Sean Newton penalty on 28 minutes, controversial, bringing York back into it. And it certainly has inspired York City since then to make more of a game of it. The referee then. Yeah, the first half was largely in York's favour towards the end of it. Throw-in taken by Sharp towards McDonough. He can't get there. Powell's there. Newton heads the ball over. He puts it over his head. And there is Aki Wright. Gets it to McDonough though. He's got 2 around him. Takes 1, beats 2. Does well here on the wing here. McDonough going down that side. Puts it inside. Nobody there. Spectacularly cleared only towards Harrison Neal. Gets to Powell. McDonough still on the byline from where he was. Puts the ball in. Johnson is there and it comes off. Comes off Kennedy for a goal kick, much to the displeasure of the Kettering fans. We've got a head injury here, I think.
Connor Barrett, actually, who I think got his head on the ball.
To be a throw-in by Akil Wright. It comes in. It's a long throw in their own version of it. Headed back header. Headed in here, and that just goes wide. And it was offside anyway, I think, but it was wide. The fans didn't know that behind the goal. That would be a free kick. Barrett still.
Sheriff plays it out to Barrett, who goes through the number 26 wonderfully. Lays it off to Powell. Powell shoots. Handball shouts. Kettering were always going to shout for it because of the one at the first half. Good challenge from Powell. But York are the ones who bring the ball away. Sheriff left on the floor and York will bring it down the line, although Johnson is in a straight ways with Clayton Donaldson. Johnson has to get something on it, he doesn't. He loses the battle and Clayton Donaldson still going. Clayton Donaldson, and well recovered by Harrison Neal, who is fouled. Wonderful football from Harrison Neal.
York progressing down this left-hand side. Hancock gets the ball back from Wright from the throw-in. It's back to Wright again. Wright puts the ball through. There's a good chance here to make it 2-2. Great save from Davis. Spread himself out there beautifully, and it didn't go through his legs. Beautiful save. That could have been 2-2. Davis there showed it, but York again coming through here, and there's another chance, but intercepted this time by Chris Smith, and Kettering can't get the ball away. Newton puts it back in. Lamine Sheriff underneath it, gets it to Newton, who powers it back. Harrison Neal does a good trap, gets the ball, calms things down and plays it, but gives the ball away to Newton. Newton plays it out wide. Now it's Senior running at Kettering, into Kettering's half. He's got McLaughlin with him, doesn't use him. He uses Heaney on the side. Heaney comes inside of Powell, puts the ball in. It could be a chance here. Put out wide again to Senior. Senior back to Heaney. Heaney takes a touch, might try a shot, plays it square for Hancock to shoot. He has to go out wide, plays it in back post, and that goes out harmlessly for a goal kick.
Oh, not away at all. It's just up in the air by Sean Newton. Headed not massively away. Sheriff underneath it, brought down by Harrison Neal, looking for Powell. Sheriff, another miss kick by Newton. Powell is fouled.
No, he's been booked. Booked for diving.
Oh, well, it wasn't a dive, but...
Well, with this referee and the home crowd, the most blatant homer ref I've seen in years, and it is another booking. That's a third Kettering Town booking. I want to go through it, haven't we? They turn the lights off. Ball trying to get to Powell, beaten to it by Newton.
That'll do. Great ball from Connor Kennedy. Powell will do well to keep this on, and he's done very well to keep it on. Powell standing up, the York man, goes back onto his right foot, lays it off to Connor Kennedy. Kennedy wants to shoot. He will shoot. It's deflected. Called a ball.
Yeah, deflection for a corner on this right-hand side. In it comes towards that back post. There is Kennedy at the back post. Loses it out though. Cleared by Heaney. Just hooks it anywhere. Only Donaldson is up front. O'Neill loses the ball. There's a chance here now. It's 2 against 1. If Donaldson's bearing down, if he gets the ball through, Donaldson's going to shoot. Scores. Hits the post. Bounces out. Wow, it's beaten out all the way there was Davis. Had a chance, it came out again, and it's still Heaney with a chance now for York. Puts one in ricochet straight into Davis. His arms. Are Kettering going to get away with the look they deserve this afternoon? That should have been 2-2. ER Community Stadium.
This
wow.
is doing nothing for my dodgy ticker. As Kennedy goes down the right hand side, lays the ball down. It's cleared away though. Kettering just need to start being a little bit more clinical in the final third. Sheriff has the ball after a good block on the right hand side. He's going towards the corner flag. There was a bit of a push on Sheriff. It's then absolutely...
Well, the referee wasn't going to give that.
The linesman
and the linesman did. The referee's given Kettering nothing all afternoon.
More akin to York Knights there. It was a wonderful...
The referee there wasn't going to give it. He's given Kettering nothing all afternoon. The linesman stood in.
Looks like some of the stewards down the tunnel are getting ideas above their station and deciding to challenge the Kettering management about their view of the game. Do your job, be quiet, make sure they're safe. Forward with it, Kettering are doing well to keep them away, but now here they come. Good tackle by Harrison Neal. Harrison Neal just needs to get the ball away, which he does, but unfortunately goes straight to a York man on the halfway line, and they spray it out wide left to Mitch Hancock. He's got all the space. Hancock's still going. Plays a reverse ball into Clayton Donaldson. Clayton Donaldson tries a reverse ball in the middle and it's deflected away. And Powell gets in the way and it's 2v2. Kettering still going. Powell has got McDonough to his left. Powell may go himself. Powell shoots.
Oh my God! I thought it was in. He bounced out.
Powell. Oh, it's deflected off the line!
How on earth did that not go in? He beat the goalkeeper, he beat Donaldson, it was going into the net, it hit one post, it came out. In here, this must be about it. I'm looking at the referee, he was going to blow his whistle, and he was going to blow his whistle. And there he goes! Kettering Town win 2-1. The boos ring out from the fans. Peter Short's got to strip naked and run down the pitch because that's what he said he'd do if Kettering win. A fantastic result coming on the back of that disappointment against Chorley. A thoroughly deserved victory from Kettering. The 150 Kettering fans or so that are here are cheering their hearts out as the York fans can't wait to get out the stadium. And it has been a great afternoon for those travelling to Yorkshire. A great afternoon for Kettering. I looked at the Paul Cox's plans on Thursday. They actually worked a treat this afternoon. And I'm hoping he's going to invite me back there again. But a fantastic goals, Ed. Sum up.
Oh, well, what a game of football we've just watched. If you were neutral, it was entertaining. If you were partisan, it was excruciating. All the goals in the first half. Kettering had a blistering start with Kennedy firing in on 7 minutes before McDonough doubled the lead on 26 minutes. And then from the kickoff, York City got a penalty. Sean Newton dispatching the ball away to make it 2-1. Since then, we've had posts hit. We have had line blocks, we have had wonderful skill, heavy challenges, boos, cheers, yellow cards, everything this game. It has been sensational. And I think I'm just about coming down from the adrenaline now, Paul.
Well, I hope you've all enjoyed our commentary this afternoon. Sorry if we've been a bit excitable, but that's been fans as well as being colleagues working with Paul Cox's squad. It's been a fantastic afternoon. We'll be with you against Gloucester next Saturday, but from Ed Palmer and myself, we're now going to try and get some interviews. Good night!